Sen-kun has made it his goal to bring back 2 million years of human achievement and revive the entirety of those who turn to statues. However, one man stands in his way, Tsukasa Shiniyu, who believes that the only fittest of those petrified should be revived. As the snow melts and spring approaches, Senku and his allies in Igasama village finish the preparation for their attack on Tsukasa's empire. With a inventive cell phone model now at their disposal, the Kingdom of Science is ready to launch its newest scheme to recruit the sizable number of Tsukasa's army to their side. However, it's a race against time. For every day the Kingdom of Science spends perfecting their inventions, the empire rapidly grows in numbers. Reuniting with old friends, getting new allies, Senku and the Kingdom of Science must stop Tsukasa's forces in order to fulfill their goal of restoring humanity in all its creation. With the two sides each in pursuit of their ideal world, Stone Wars has now begun. This anime has about 11 episodes. It premiered January 14, 2021 to March 25th, 2021. Based off popular manga series, is adventure, comedy, and sci-fi. Demographic is Sojin. Each episode is 24 minutes per episode, rated PG-13. And Dr. Stone has also been announced for season 3 and coming out in 2023. Now let's get started into the review. Now let's get into season 2 of Dr. Stone Wars. Now where we left off from Senku and his village, accomplishing trying to bring back we'll try to bring back at least 2 million years worth of humanity creation from scratch, from nothing, from the Stone Age to hopefully they'd have to do a new age. We're also trying to revive people who've been turned to statues. Now with the revival of Tsukasa, there might have been some differences, and now he has his own empire, and only thinks that the brave and the fittest deserve to be revived, or else either deserves to be, let the stone, or he just crushes their stone body. So, back on to season 2, you kind of feel the same with what I got from season 1. Very entertaining with a lot of new characters, a lot of new casts are introduced to us, and each of them have very unique personalities and gift that helps Senku and his group to achieve their goal. Well, also he's trying to recruit some of his Kasa's side to his side because he needs all the help he can get, because when it comes to brains and bronze, well, Senku has the brains and Tsukasa has the bronze, sadly. And let's just say this episode gets really intense and really interesting to all the nice science, technical, logical inventions that they do create. And I will say the storytelling is very inventive. It never gets tiring. I always learn something new, and how, they'll introduce some new inventions that they create that we have in our modern world. And, kind of brings it back to life. And you see, the vivid art style, it's still pretty awesome. The color combination they use for all the characters makes the characters stand on their own, but also makes them pop in the background, especially since they're very quirky and intriguing personalities when they're on screen. Helps bring more to their roles in the group, especially in their village, and also when they kind of go back and forth between Senju's group and Tsukasa's group, and it just really delves in how these two sides are very different but vastly want the same thing, just on two different viewpoints. And I think the season opening is very, very upbeat, and it fits for the anime itself. The characters, especially all the new characters, each one of them have their own different backstories and their own motivations of why they're part of the group that they are part of. And when they do eventually switch sides, they have new motivations and new ways they want to try to help the group. I think also, along with the very talented voice actor bringing these characters to life, that they do a really spot on job. I think overall, what I like about from the first season of this anime to the second season is the very in-depth character development and character personalities and interactions they have with one another, especially with the hints of comedy in there to play off job when it does need to pick up from a very sad or anxious moment to a very upbeat, happy moment with the comedic drops they do throw in there, along with the mentions that you'll see, especially in Stone War, you'll see them creating ramen, a few devices, and those were telephone, so you'll kind of dive more into what they're trying to bring back what we had in the modern world, but try to bring it now to the Stone Age. And what I really appreciate about Dr. Stone is that, you're still trying to see him trying to build this village and for this upcoming war against Sky's army, except, he wants to, have to avoid bloodshed. I think that's one thing that Senku is trying to hold true to his morals, is trying to avoid anyone dying, because someone dies, that's it. They don't have any hospitals, there's no sanitation tools or any of the modern medicine that you need to, have someone to try to save someone if their wounds weren't healing now because they don't have the resources because everyone has been turned stone and humanity has been eroding along with the buildings along with them. So they don't have any of that. So is Senku can avoid war? Oh, he's basically he's gonna try to avoid war. While Tsukasa on the other hand is the more stereotypical villain that you would see with their lost because create a completely new different world. And I think overall between like the specific context between Tsukasa and Senku, idealistically, I think Tsukasa does more in the people that he has lost, while Senku with his weapons of science, there are the implications of people who he rather not revive and those he choose to be the best of the best in survival fields. Because I think for Sukasa's mentality, the weakest don't deserve to be in this group, only the stronger people do. And Senku doesn't think that at all. I think his ideology, like both weak or strong, they can both contribute to the group equally. So that's something to be said. I think overall with Senku's character, being the big brain guy that he is, especially with a man of science, Senku also has his weaknesses. Along with Shikasa, he also has his weaknesses, but I think that makes their character development more valuable and more potent in this anime because we see a lot of interesting obstacles that these characters face who even have their own alternative motive in addition to the pacing of the story to the longevity of the future on both sides. And then with this series, you have a lot of characters that prove to have unique inhuman capabilities that make them even more stronger at the focal point depending on which group they are in. I think overall, like not trying to dive into many other characters, I don't want to give any in the way because no spoilers on this channel, but think with Doctor Strange, I do give this like an 8.9 out of 10. I am excited to see what season 3 will bring because season 3 and because the trailer's already out for season 3 and it has already hinted at like a pirate arc. So I am very intrigued to see a piratey like exploration on this front to see where the group goes, especially trying to open waters. And the cliffhanger for me, I was surprised that did open up to only like 11 episodes because the ending was spot on. It left me breathless. I'm like, oh snap! So that's what we're gonna be leaving off with a cliffhanger, and then also with season 3 promising a pirate episodes. Like this is gonna be good. But definitely check out Doctor Stone Wars. Haven't already? It's really good. Especially, I'm kind of curious. Comment down below. Are you on Tsukasa's side? Or are you on Senku's side? Because I really want to know and why. Like I'm just really intrigued. I like to have discussions with my fans. I just really want to know which side that you are on. But definitely check out Dr. Stone if you haven't already and let me know what you think. But until then, see you soon. Bye.